We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Number 28 looks to gain ground in the race for an AL batting title right after this.
I love how they say 28, yet they show me.
Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. So coming to the plate, Mike Rogers.
He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award.
And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first base.
Digging in now, Miguel Cabrera. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Standing in, Michael Chavis.
The first baseman.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Michael.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town score. The relay, the tag, and he's called out trying to stretch 2 bases into 3. At the plate, Mike Rogers. And here's an at-bat you don't want to miss. The pop is something to see, so will have to be dealt with carefully here. He's set, and the pitch. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Pedroia on to first, and they turn the double play. Standing in, Mike Rogers, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
I only have 2 home runs after All-Star game, I think.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far. Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
A tag for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 3-1 pitch. Fly ball into straightaway left. Rogers is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9. close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Detroit Tigers came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win.
First for the victorious Tigers, no runs, 3 hits, 2 errors, and they left 2.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. Get ready for Red Sox baseball next. Next for the Tigers, Mike Rogers. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First offering on its way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And you can see that the Tigers currently lead the AL in that category. Now here's a line drive, but it's going to go right into the glove of the shortstop Bogaerts. Digging in, Austin Romine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Romine.
Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that,
Oh my God.
stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Rogers. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
That's all right.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
This is hit high in the air out to left field. Rogers comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
When we were home and we were versing the Red Sox, Petroia hit 2 home runs. But now in his own full park.
So striding in, J.D. Martinez.
The left fielder.
He made
hit in the air out to left field.
Martinez.
Last game.
Rogers is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So stepping in, Mike Rogers, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Hot shot on the ground is short. Bogaerts has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Right. Now 2 away. Ready now, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into center field, line drive base hit. And this throw gets away from him.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
I was looking for the curve. That's why I was late on the fastball.
Now to the plate, Victor Caratini. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
On the ground to the right side. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Boston put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory.
For this afternoon's ball game, for the victorious Boston Red Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits.
Fisher's tied at 1-1, I believe. I'm not sure.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. So digging in now, Mike Rogers, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Detroit, the left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. A ball that's carrying, and no one will track it down.
First pitch, 107.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Bogaerts has it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So it's 1st and 3rd with 2 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Left fielder coming on, and the run will score as the Sox are off to a 1-0 lead.
Hey, there's a good job.
Nothing you can do with that.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Rogers, as he's got a chance to tie this ball
You
game
could,
up with that equalizing run just
literally
90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series. 0 for 7.
More runs. So better if you didn't try.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rogers is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on.
Just so that way I have more coverage.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side first.
Knowing some of these guys.
So back to the top of the Detroit lineup, digging in, Mike Rogers, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he's way off balance with the swing there. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Rogers is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. So our situation has the bases loaded, 2 men out, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. And he dives to make. Bottom of the inning now. At the plate, Christian Vasquez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The catcher, Christian.
This one's flared out toward left. Left fielder coming in. To it. This one's down. In now, Mike Rogers. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Rogers
just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
Looking for a high slider.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball foul down the left side. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 0-2 once more. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Right.
Classic slider.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Rogers will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. 8-1 is the final score this afternoon. Both Sox took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
Never heard of the boat. Base up, probably. But that's Subway, not major.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A Labor Day match. Into the box now, Mike Rogers. He will lead this one off today.
For Detroit, the left fielder.
Line hard,
Rogers.
but foul.
First pitch, 107.
This is line to left.
Drop.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
To steal, I'm not going to steal.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I gotta
and a
work,
changeup
get my
swung
speed
on
up.
and missed for the first down.
Well, there's a great equalizer. The changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Rogers, base runner at first with one out. Sliced hard on the ground. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Settling in now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew.
And there's a line drive base hit to left.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom.
First and second now, one man out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Xander Bogart.
Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. So here now is Jackie Bradley.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Hit on the ground toward the left. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance. Rounded down the third baseline. Devers has it. Only play will be to first, as we'll see our first run score here, as this is a 1-0 ball game. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The set and the 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And the two-out threat will not come
I love
to
how you
pass
hear
as the inning is over.
fans and the crowd say, drop it.
So here's Michael Chavis now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. And it's off the green monster. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across
that hit
to score.
Off the monster. That's right.
Striding into the
straight
box,
down.
Mike Rogers. A hit in 2 tries so far. To third, Devers gloves it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
That's all right.
Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Five to 1 the final total in today's game. The Boston Red Sox used a nice 5th inning.
At least I'm still hitting. Getting hits and all. That's all that matters.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Get my power up. We're home against the Pirates. Leading off, hitting 381. We have 3 people on our team that's cold. Only 1 hot player, which is me. They have 2 hot players and 1 cold player.
We are under the light. Coming to the plate now, Mike Rogers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Now a throw over and the runner back.
And that's why I always hold the return, just in case they throw over.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Jordy Mercer is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Nope.
Yeah, Matty V, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, Dero. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
Over to Bell for the double play. Second inning set to go. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Gregory Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off. Stepping in, Colin Moran. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers will wait on it. And there's the second out of the inning.
I guess Gregory Blanco wanted to try stealing that call.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Mike Rogers. He singled his last time up. Into center field, line drive base hit.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Designated hitter, number 9.
Now at the plate, Jordy Mercer. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that's in there, base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Slap hard the opposite way. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Like I said, come on, Cabrera, get me home, and he did.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
Went out first on first, second.
Gregory
Right.
Polanco.
Swinging a soft liner, but gloved by the third baseman for the out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Mike Rogers, a couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit down the third baseline.
That's all right.
From the stretch. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Hey, Dero, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs. It looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away.
Come on, Cabrera. Do it like you did
Bases
last
are loaded
time.
here with one away. And that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Frazier at the bag. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jacob Stallings
pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Rogers. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Line towards center field. Reynolds has it for out number.
That's all right. 3 for 4.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Rogers. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left.
Get out.
Riddle is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening.
Nothing about. Let's do my durability. Clutchness. Only have 2 home runs in the majors. Damn, I thought I had more. But hey, what can you do?
We are under the lights this evening. Stepping up now, Mike Rogers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Mike.
Now the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone.
That's alright.
Stepping up to the plate, Mike Rogers. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the fourth. And the next to bat will be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. Hard hit toward the hole. Crawford has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side
I'm
is
already
retired.
running to the dugout. It's like, yep.
Digging in once again, Mike Rogers. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit hard on the ground to second.
Make that 0 for 3.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Digging in to try it again, Byron Buxton.
Keep my hitting streak going.
The center fielder, Byron.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Out of here.
Why are you diving?
Into the visitors'
You're supposed to be
bullpen.
jumping.
Hey, every once
I
in a
just
while.
love Mike. I just died.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way.
There
Takes
we
this
go.
the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Weak roller right side. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing.
Well, that's why he's the first baseman. Mostly the big
so
bats.
So runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. That one is out of here.
I had no
This game is tied.
He
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Victorious Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7.
We are under the... Spencer Turnbull will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a fairly...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is... So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rogers is under this one.
Literally
and
didn't even have to move.
The catch, so that'll do it.
To me. Oh my god. That's too funny.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, nothing our score.
High in the zone.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
That's what I was looking for. I was just too early on it.
Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball.
There it is again, but that time I was early.
Ready with another 0-2. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side.
Still get my pink streak on the line here.
Striding in once again, Mike Rogers. Here's the first pitch to him.
Rogers.
Pulled high in the air out to left field.
Get out.
And he will get there to make the running play. And here's Miguel Sano. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt.
High in the air and deep to left center field. A ball that's carrying. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the... Ready once again, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Mike Rogers.
Bruh.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
How is that failed?
Now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And that'll bring up Jonathan Scope to hit next. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll... Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over. Afternoon base. Now batting, Mike Rogers. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Tigers, the left fielder.
Out in front of it, strike 1.
Looking for the high fastball or changeup.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Smeltzer has pitched a little more than 160 innings in this campaign and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, look at Donaldson in time.
That's Donaldson for you.
At the plate, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Mike Rogers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slow little grounder left side.
This is what happens when I hit
contact. And that's the first out.
Nothing happens. That's why I don't do any power swings. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz.
Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for...
Hey, no running. Eat it.
Striding in, Josh Donaldson. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Donaldson.
Here's the 0-1. This is in the air out to left field. Left fielder giving chase. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And the run will score as the Twins. So we've got runners at the corners here. One away. And here's Donaldson.
Donaldson.
Lifted in the air out to left field. Catch made in left. Runner for the plate. And a relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in, Mike Rogers. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
This one's down to third. Donaldson's up with it. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, a double play.
See, my team sucks.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Second base.
Let me just get traded.
Swing and a line drive. Oh, a diving stop to
traded,
first. Got him.
So, yeah.
Stepping into the box, Mike Rogers. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Donaldson at third. And there's one away.
And that's game. No, my team.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Minnesota with their 90th win, best in the division. Devin Smell.
My team sucks. Maybe request trade. Not sure yet. Probably will. If I get a chance to. Versus the Indians. Sandy Leon. Jose Ramirez. Francisco Lindor.
We are under the
naming some names that I know.
What's the play ball?
Next up for Detroit, Mike Rogers. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
So if anyone
base hit into right center.
A home run there, there's no way I can rob it. Maybe.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
Batting fourth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Caratini. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Hernandez is there to make the catch. Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Rogers.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Ramirez is up with it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away.
Oh, my God.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. Past history with Jordan Zimmerman. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Rogers is there, makes the catch, and the side is... Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second with one away. Stepping into the box, Mike Rogers. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
On the ground to the left side. Hernandez at second. On to first to complete the double play.
Do we score at all? Probably not. I always scored one.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Rogers. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in there.
Every coach will tell you when you're down by 2, you don't want to take too many chances on the base pass. Regardless, he hustles into third for the triple, and the tying run is coming to the plate.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Push softly over toward the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side.
Of course, that was going to happen.
In now for Cleveland, Franmil Reyes. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rogers arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Cleveland win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 6 runs, 9 hits, 1 error. They left 12.
We are under the lights. Now at the plate, Mike Rogers. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For Detroit, the left fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Rogers.
Hit back up the middle. Way to get dirty. He gathers the throw. He's out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Jason Hernandez.
This one's flared toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
That's why you don't.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Now in the box, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into straightaway right. DeShields is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Rogers is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Coming to the plate now, Jose Ramirez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Ramirez.
Hit in the air to left field. Rogers is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Ready for another chance, Mike Rogers. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
I already knew that wasn't out.
Ready for another shot now, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at-bat. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So coming to the plate, Mike Rogers. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Scorched to third. Ramirez is there. The easy way to Hernandez to retire the. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Detroit took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end.
Tonight. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 12.
Austin Romine is into the ball game here as he takes over behind. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Oh, I was pitch runner. Bruh. Yet I didn't even get to pitch run. Hopefully my agent calls me. If my agent calls me soon, that'll be better than having to wait a whole year. Oh, we're versing the Twins, and what's his name? Is on the mound for them.
We are under the lights this. Standing in, Mike Rogers, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The left fielder, number 99.
Hit hard towards center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out.
I do what I want to do. If I
Stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands. That pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoop. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Come on, Nico.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. And their runners at the corners now. He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the... Standing in, Mike Rogers, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get.
I already knew that was going to happen.
Up next for Minnesota, Nelson Cruz, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still. Next for the Tigers, Mike Rogers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the corner and slicing foul. High in the air out to center field.
You're going.
Cave will get there, and he puts it away to. And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that out.
Digging in, Mike Rogers. He flew out in his last at bat.
Rogers.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Buxton is there, and he'll bring this one in. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rogers has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Rogers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Reined in. Throw on to first here is going to do it, and the Twins have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
Hopefully my agent will post me.
We are under the light.
So I can request it.
Digging in now, Mike Rogers. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The left fielder, Mike.
Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1.
6-10.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Because I'm not getting the power.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Donaldson over to his left, 1 out. So stepping in, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And Cabrera's going to have himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning. Ready now, Mike Rogers. He singled his last time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did.
I should have had the power work. That went over the wall.
So striding in, Mitch Garver.
Just
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mitch Garver.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rogers is there, and he'll put it away to retire the. So digging in now, Mike Rogers.
99. Mike Rogers.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the inning will continue. And he will not have time to recover it short. That's an infield single.
Now that
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was. Boy, after that base knock right there, Dero, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. The next twin up, Marwin Gonzalez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right.